Jay's,
The ICT should be the government's regulatory, di ba? Agency.
well, as of now, it's not part of our mandate, sir, but we are willing to take up the challenge if it is trusted upon us, Mr. Chair.
So you're willing to collaborate with these four non-governmental agencies?
Yes, sir. It's part of the drive of Secretary Henry Aguda for digital bayanihan. It's not only a whole of government approach, not a whole of country approach, but a whole of society approach to solve this particular problem, Mr. Chair.
Yeah, you were telling us about yung bang wala pang legislation on that, no? Pero meron kayong meron kayong mandato di ba? I mean, meron kayong rules that you follow, even if there is no legislations yet.
Yes, Mr. Chair. If we go by the CICC, there's already the Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012 that we can use. But there are also gaps that, for example, when we were talking, and this is born out of the collaboration with social media platforms, we were talking with Google, and Google said that there's yet to have a definitive government definition or definition for fake news. What is fake news that they can follow? These are the gaps that we have to fill up through legislation.
Why is it that the ICT cannot penalize or block? Diba? Like TikTok, for example. Why can't you do it?
We can. We have the capability.
You can.
We have the capability to block the
pala
platforms,
naman, you have the
Mr. Chair.
capability. Why don't you stop it then?
Well, there has to be due process involved, Mr.
Oh,
Chair.
come on. You have the capability. Therefore, you should do it with militancy.
Well, again, I think what we are trying to avoid, Mr. Chair, is the arbitrary blocking of the social media
The thing is, you're too quiet with it, Asec.
but right,
Masyado kayong tahimik doon.
I think, sir,
Secretary Ruiz.
what happens is it's the platform. For example, I already cited several examples that we asked the CICC to take down several posts.
Nag-iingat kayo.
And then
Diba?
eventually...
Teka, nag-iingat kayo. Bakit yung ibang bansa, for example?
yeah.
Yung ibang bansa, pinagbabawal na
Tama. Kasi po,
Oo. Pero, ganun din dapat sa ating pa, sapagkat biktima tayo dito.
yes, I agree.
Maaaring kayo hindi biktima. Pero maraming biktimang mga negosyo. Maraming biktima mga business. Mga fake news na ganyan. Maraming biktima Maraming biktima mga politiko. Therefore, you people should do something now.
We agree, Mr. Chair, but we make a distinction. I think this is the point of Secretary J. Ruiz. No, there's a distinction between blocking the content and blocking the platforms. Blocking the content is right now wala pa hong batas, so it's born out of collaboration between the platforms. But blocking the platforms themselves, sir, sa ibang bansa
Meron ka bang salita, Asec, ha? You know, it seems that you're always blaming Congress for not enacting a law on that because you have your own rules. Do you have a data? Do you have a data of the platforms and the content producers and the influencers? Do you have a data for that?
a data for the content platforms, Mr. Chair?
Do you have data or listings of all of the platforms and the influencers? Meron ba kayong data nun?
We don't, Mr. Chair.
You don't?
We don't,
Why?
Mr. Chair. Because there's there's nothing that would mandate us to put up such registry, Mr. Chair.
Then you should. You should have a listing of that. You should have a complete data. Why is it that these non-governmental organizations have their own?
Well, Mr. Chair, again, there are rights to be considered, to be candid, Mr. Chair. For example, we require the registry. It would require us to get the personal data and comply with data privacy laws.
You're
Mr.
not
Chair.
being candid. Be candid now.
Yes, sir. There are laws that we have to comply with, and there has to be a mandate telling us to form that registry, Mr. Chair.
O, tignan mo, ang sabi dito sa Section 6 ng bill ni Congressman Roman, no? Collaborate with international fact-checking and oversight institutions. What do you say about that? What can you say about it?
We subscribe to, again, following the whole of society approach, we subscribe that we need the help of civil society, including fact-checkers, Mr. Chair. But it doesn't take away from the fact that government should regulate, and it's like fact-checking the fact-checkers, Mr. Chair.
What did you say?
Fact-checking, we can collaborate with fact-checkers, Mr. Chairs, as proposed in the law, but government has to have some sort of supervision or oversight above those fact-checkers.
Well, there's no problem with the oversight. You're talking about the oversight in Congress?
Even with government, Mr. Chair, if the law would provide for oversight vested upon an executive agency or body, that would be fine with the DICT as well, Mr. Chair.
Are you aware, before you met these people here, Miss Mel, Miss Jel, Miss Ay, Miss Catherine, are you already aware of their presence?
Some of them we have collaborated before
Ngayon nyo lang na-meet.
I think I met Ms. Bell before in a previous Congress, but the others I have met for the first time, Mr. Chair.
Are you willing to collaborate, correct? Oh, therefore, sinong dapat na manguna
Yes, Your
dyan?
Honor.
Hindi ba the ICT? Hindi ba the ICT dapat ang manguna para imbitahan sila to collaborate with you? Am I right? Sinong dapat mauna? Kayo ba? Kayo ba ang magpatawag sa DICT? O dapat ang DICT magpatawag sa inyo to collaborate?
I think, Mr. Chair, if kung sino ho ang dapat mauna, tama ho kayo. Dapat DICT ho ang mauna at CICC ho ang mauna. At yan po ang gagawin namin, Mr. Chair.
Yan. So you promise this committee now that as soon as possible, you will take the lead in calling all of these people here to collaborate with you.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Do you promise that?
I swear to it, Mr. Chair, under the
You're
new
under
administration.
oath.
Under the new
Is he
administration
under
of
oath?
Under oath po.
Oh, you're under oath, huh?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Therefore, you're promising now
Yes, Mr.
that
Chair.
as soon as possible, that you will take the lead in collaborating with this non-governmental organizations.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Ayan, ha? Babantayan ko yan, ha?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Yes, Miss...
Just for a light moment, Secretary Aguda
Ma'am,
is
can you
actually
speak
in
louder,
the
please?
board
Ma'am,
of the
can you put
Blockchain
the mic
Council.
much closer to you?
Sorry.
Speak louder, please, ma'am.
Just to add to that, just for the information also of the Assembly, Secretary Henry Aguda of the DICT is actually in the board of the Blockchain Council of the Philippines. Should be fairly easy.
Okay, thank you so much. Lastly, Secretary J. Ruiz and our former colleague, Congressman Attorney Glenn Chong, will be recognized as well.
Yes. Your Honor,
Go ahead.
may I request to be excused, but before doing that, may I give my statement because I wasn't able to give a statement earlier.
You want to read your
Yeah,
statement
just,
before you leave?
yeah.
Sige, go ahead,
Okay.
sir. Go ahead.
Well, of course, I would like to thank the honorable members of this House of Representatives for giving us a chance to give us our position paper regarding the fight against fake news. The Presidential Communications Office fully supports the legislation to fight fake news, hate speech, disinformation, misinformation, malinformation, and deepfakes. Many of us here may have at one point experienced the impact of fake news, whether through misleading content, distorted narratives, or baseless accusations spread across social media platforms. These attacks do not only target individuals, they also weaken public trust in institutions and threaten the integrity of our democratic process. We share the concern of the committee over the growing threat of cybercrimes, particularly online harassment and manipulation of digital platforms by trolls and malicious vloggers. The PCO is actively collaborating with a diverse range of partners and stakeholders.
Council of the Philippines is actually considered as a non-profit company as well as a civil society po, sir.
But all of you, for example, like Miss Mel, Jel, Miss Catherine, all of you are involved with corporations and companies. Am I right?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
Therefore, the reason why I ask if you consider yourselves civil societies, because as I understand civil societies, it encompasses everything, not just corporations or companies. Am I right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms.
Yes, Your
Catherine, can
Honor.
you?
Yes, Mr. Chair, and we do represent our own personal corporations. However, when we're here, we're representing the nonprofit organizations we actually founded because of our individual advocacies. If you notice, our individual advocacies combined create the Digital Media Standards Coalition, strengthens its capacity because we bring our own expertise. Like, for example, Philippine CIO Association, the Cybersecurity Association. That is major strength and knowledge that can be combined with our AI platforms in the development of how we're going to actually support the fact-checking and becoming a self-regulating organization.
You have different members, di ba?
Yes. Yes po.
Your members, Miss Jel, is different from Miss Mel or
Yes.
Miss Catherine, di ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So how many members do you have, Miss Catherine?
We are a combination of right now, in order, so for Global AI Council Philippines, we actually don't do membership. We are a volunteer group of AI practitioners and leads of enterprise and corporations. So I have about a pool of about 27 C-level or AI creator levels in enterprises. I do not wish to name
And
the
they're
names, but we can
all
submit it.
companies, they're all businesses.
They are individuals who have their own businesses who have volunteered to be part of
Okay.
an advisory group.
Okay, how about you, Miss Mel?
Actually, Your Honor, for the Cybersecurity Council of the Philippines, we have 80 members, and these members is actually mostly from the private sector, so they are referred po as cybersecurity experts po.
And Miss I.
Speaking as the ED for the Blockchain Council, Mr. Chair, Your Honor, we actually have more individual members than corporations in the Blockchain Council.
Okay, now, the four of you, do you agree with what Congressman Geraldine Roman mentioned on the platform compliance and obligations? Do you agree with that? She mentioned all social media platforms operating in the Philippines shall establish, number one, establish and maintain a legal entity or permanent representative office in the Philippines for regulatory and ethical accountability. And number two, maintain and submit to the DMSC a registry of verified user accounts subject to the Data Privacy Act of 2012, no? And number three, adhere to all binding directives, resolutions. Number four, consult with the DMC. Number five, provide. Do you all agree with that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You all agree with it?
Your Honor, for our council, we agree on self-regulation, but for other points, we might need to discuss further as we haven't read the full
So therefore, it's sa inyo, it's self-regulation.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.